He said, hey, yo, fat ass. Yo, Biggie McFat. Yo, you so fat, I'm gonna blow all the motherfucking fat people up on one island and make a big ass bowl of chunky soup. He said, you so black, you gotta eat Oreos with some white gloves. He said, you so fat, it look like you got two midgets in a headlock. Oh, he said you ain't have no nipples. She said, Carvens, like, you're handsome and everything, but like, you're like my brother, we can't. She said, oh my God, how did you get your skin that color? She said, you know what? This is what she said. I swear to God, this is what she said. She was like, Carvens, you're so ugly, you should kill yourself. He said, how do you stop black people from coming to your house? You hang one in the front. He said, yo, fat ass, I want you to have a stroke when you're running up them steps. She said, you should kill yourself. And when I was in the 5th grade, I wrote a suicide note. And that was the first time I believe someone loved my writing. In the 4th grade, my Valentine told me that I couldn't be seen with her because all the kids might actually think she liked me. In the 3rd grade, I ate lunch by myself every day. In the 2nd grade, a kid punched me in my mouth at the end of recess. 2 of my teeth fell to the pavement. I laid on the ground, blood spilling from my lips for 15 minutes before anyone asked if I was okay. In the 1st grade, a white girl at snack time told me that my skin looked like I never took a shower. She's never seen something so black. In kindergarten, I was the only student who stood awake during nap time. You know, feeling alone is not foreign to me. In the classroom, children spoke the harsh language of tear gas. I cried in more bathroom stalls than I can remember learning. My bullies were swastikas dressed in Catholic school uniforms. The machete eyes of my peers would carve smiles out of my face like a jack-o'-lantern. They always needed an overweight, dark-skinned target to dart through, a piñata to hang in the nucleus of the playground while each kid took a swing. I learned how to hate myself at such an early age. I wrote, God doesn't love me on the inside of all of my notebooks. I would pray every night to be a superhero, asking anyone who watched over me if they can grant me the power of invisibility so I could vanish off the face of humanity each time my confidence was steamrolled to the concrete. You know, my freshman year of high school, my stomach and muffin top was so big I can barely see my feet. I used to breathe like a coughing motorcycle. My sophomore year, I wanted a girlfriend so bad I used to practice making out with the mirror just so it would be perfect when I finally fell in love. My junior year, I grew a foot taller. I lost 30 pounds, but still was heavy with self-consciousness. My senior year, I was the most popular kid in school, but still saw a sea of faces cackling at me whenever I turned my back. My freshman year of college, I started having sex with women in hopes to find myself in the museum of their pelvis, to gyrate my hips under the bodies of their sweats and the temples crashing. I used to pound bodies into the spine of my mattress, screaming to the top of my lungs, what's my name? Just so they can remind me who I was. Depression. Depression can drive humans to very hollow places. Places where flocks of vultures lurked in the things that I found beautiful, and I often ask myself, am I beautiful? Am I worth glancing at twice? Can anyone love me as much as I love God? Does everything really happen for a reason, or am I just some laughing stock of this inside joke the whole world is in on but me? It took almost 2 decades of living on this earth to finally love myself. If you only knew how hard it was to write this poem, how hard it is to embrace every stretch mark like a lifeline when I feel dead inside, to say that my skin color is a shade of armor that can never be bruised, to say that my smile To say that my smile is a page of the Bible, that my face is a halo that spent its entire life basking in the sun. I learned how to love my weakness. I wear my insecurities like a good suit to a job interview. I'm awkward, I'm awkward, I'm awkward, I'm awkward, and I love it. I make a fool of myself. I make a fool of myself, but still have the confidence of a firefly buzzing in the gut of a cave. I cry and I fight, and I cry and I fight, and I cry and I fail and I fall and I get the fuck back up. I'm no longer afraid to stumble, to fall flat on my face and look around like nothing happened, to turn the center stage into a playground. Have you all look at me, live in my own skin, and wake up every morning, look deep into the mirror and say, you know what? You know what, Carvens? I love you. I love you so much, and you are beautiful.